I've got good news for HBAR and XRP fans as we're seeing a bounce back. Some green up on the screen. Robinhood stats to share with you. It tells the story about crypto. The SEC.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
That's right. We got some bounce back rebound action on the screen before CPI data, but stats from Robinhood. ETF action. Oh, and your comments. That's right. Your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it beginning in the next video. Your friend Robert's hanging out with us. Starts off, says only utility coins will survive. All else are memes and will fail. Thing is, we need venture capital money to come in to help with these utility coins to build on them. Because you tell me, who's using these cryptos for utility or for an investment? Ace to Sight says, I want mac and cheese, not mac and shit. Oh, love it. Love the food humor. Mighty Mike 88 says, I say a lot of naughty things, so here's your warning. Bring back the old video warning jingle. The AI voice video warning sucks. Thanks. Consider it done. And oh yes, it is done. Bitcoin sitting at 83,000. We're getting some green up on the screen. Some relief from the pain train yesterday. XRP at 220, Sol 126, ADA 72, XLM at 25.8. Yeah, we're getting some rebounds. We're also going to talk some HBAR floating right around that 20 cent mark, 18.5. All right, let's get right into it. Robinhood's crypto trading drops 29% in February to 14.4 billion. Okay, there's a stat within this that I want to share with you. And I remember, my job's bringing the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. Okay, listen to this stat. And you tell me if there's something wrong here. Robinhood's crypto trading activity cooled off in February with volumes falling to 14.4 billion, a 29% drop from January's 20 billion. In comparison, stock trading dropped 1% month over month to 142.9 billion. So basically, their stock trading is 10x what their crypto trading is. But their crypto trading dropped 29%, while stock trading only dropped 1%. Despite the slowdown, retail interest in crypto remains high. The 34.4 billion in crypto volume for the first 2 months of 2025 is already close to Robinhood's second best quarter last year, where they saw a 400% year-over-year jump in crypto trading during quarter 4. And that gets back to the whole idea of buy the rumor, sell the news. Are we running out of retail money? Is that the problem? SEC acknowledges HBAR ETF filing from NASDAQ. Grayscale action. The USSC has acknowledged proposed rule changes that would allow NASDAQ to list and trade shares of the Grayscale Hedera Trust. Ooh. Upon acknowledging the application, the regulator has opened up a 21-day public comment period for the submitted filing, after which the regulator will decide to approve, disapprove, or institute proceedings. The latest development follows NASDAQ Form 19B4 to the SEC earlier this month. The trust shares would trade on NASDAQ under the commodity-based trust share rules. Grayscale Operating and Grayscale Investments will serve as sponsors. And I don't know, maybe a little bit of Coinbase custody action? No, God, I hope not. But you know who is going to be doing custody for Coinbase? Huh. We'll get to it. That announcement from HBAR, SEC, down below. Franklin Templeton and XRP. Let's keep it up with the ETF news. Franklin Templeton files for a spot XP ETF amid rising institutional interest. Oh. The momentum seen in crypto ETF filings reflects a growing institutional interest, particularly driven by recent regulatory clarity. It's not that we're getting regulatory clarity, we just know that the changes are going to be made. Things are still really murky, right? Like, let's be real here. They are very murky. The recent S1 filing by Franklin Templeton to launch the Franklin Templeton XRP Trust signifies a pivotal moment. This move puts it at the forefront of trends seen in crypto, just like what I shared with you in regards to the HBAR announcement. Robinhood trading volume down, ETFs going up, and more ETFs on the way. Because remember, XRP has several. And as soon as I get the details for this, like where they're going to be buying, I'm going to share that with you. Now, I'm bringing these up because obviously when you look at the 7-day, you see a lot of red. Year-to-date, a lot of red, and 90-day, a lot of red. But for the day, we're in the green. HBAR at 19.8 cents, XRP at 219. Volume, very healthy at 8.4 billion for XRP, 635 million for HBAR. But when we zoom out, we're looking at this going, ugh. But is this the buy zone? Is this low enough for you? Or you're like, yo, I could easily snipe 18-cent HBAR. So I'm not worried about this. I need it to drop more. That's kind of what I'm wondering right now. Is because we're in the meh zone for so long. Let me zoom out to the year so I can show you what I'm talking about. As we're in this zone right here, right in the middle of where we were before the Trump action with the crypto election to our peak, we're right in the middle. So you're seeing Robinhood's volume go down. You're seeing retail kind of sit here and go, well, not cheap enough to buy because we've seen some cheaper prices, not expensive enough to sell because we've seen some better prices. Retail stagnant. Now, the ETF players are filing, and that's good. XRP, all right, green for the day. For the month, okay, I get what's going on here. Now, XRP doing a bit better, right? See the move? We were at 50-something cents right there for a while. Popped back over 3, and now we're hanging out at 210, 220. All right, so we're 4xing our action from there. That's a good move. But again, is this cheap enough for you to buy XRP? I mean, be real here. With the Korean won, they're buying 1.2 billion in volume for the Korean won pairing compared to Binance's 800 million. That's crazy. Like 50% more volume through the Korean won. So they're buying. They see XRP at a discount right now at 210, 220. But for most of retail, we're looking at this going, oh gosh, we know we could snipe discounts. I mean, look, zoom out to the month. Sub $2, Sunday Bloody Sunday, sub $2. You've had chances out there. HBAR, it's the same thing. You've had some chances. The scary part with HBAR is, look, we had a double pumperoni for juice, and we've really started pulling back down. For XRP, we had a run-up. We pulled back. We broke that run-up. Now we're pulling back kind of again to where we were, late November, early December. So they're looking a little different. Both got ETF plays. One has got a strategic reserve nothing burger under its wing. The other is, doing its thing. But is this why we're seeing the volume down for Robinhood? But why is volume down so much for crypto but not for stocks? Was it the hopium play that's getting us all messed up? Are you upset and frustrated about this move? Are you worn out and tired? Are you dry powder ready for the next correction, which could be right around the bend as CPI data looms? And then don't forget, you got Jerome Powell and the Fed later this month. He hasn't been a rain of sunshine at all. The markets right now are very shaky, but they're not at levels where a lot of us would consider this a discount to buy. You're having a tough time looking at XRP going, yo, I could easily buy right now. Knowing that, we've had it cheaper before, and we've had it way more expensive before that as well. So the opportunities for the swing players are there, but you got to be patient. So when it comes to the ETF news, exciting stuff, but we got to see how they're going to buy, and we got to see when the stuff gets launched, and then we got to see if it gets controlled similarly to the way that BTC was controlled. Because you've seen what happened to BTC and the rest of the crypto market as these ETF changes have taken place. But I think what's more interesting, though, is it's not just the crypto volatility in price, but the trading action that has such wild, oscillating swings. So maybe Robinhood thinks right now, volume-wise, we might be in the meh zone too. So I'm happy to see us bounce off from those lows, but I'm not holding my breath thinking it's here to stay. CPI data is going to hit us on March, everyone? 12th? Yep, that's right, live streaming that. But then a week later, it's Jerome Powell and the Fed. And the big meeting there is the summary of economic projections, where the Fed says, yo, this is what you're going to get from us for the rest of the year. Now, the last time we had something like that, Jerome Powell said, yo, you know how you're getting 4 cuts? We're only going to give you 2. That sent the market deep, deep on down. If we get the same thing with this, where Jerome's like, yo, inflation is still rearing its ugly head and CPI data is bad, well, you're definitely going to have some discount bargain shopping going on with crypto. But why the crazy swings of volatility in terms of volume? 29% down compared to the stock markets for similar platform? That's really weird. Or is that the whole bot algo trading BS that we've been dealing with? When the bots know there's no money to be made in the meh zone, they even chill the F on out. Frustrating, yes, but developments are happening. They're happening a bit slow, maybe a bit slower than a lot of us would like, but we're still seeing those developments. Nothing burgers? Well, I mean, if your kid's going to school and that's what they're feeding them, they're losing weight because they're nothing burgers. That's what we've been dealt with a lot of this stuff. So now we start looking at the ETFs and we look at the macros like CPI data and rates. Are we going to get relief from there to keep this bounce back going? Well, we're going to find out tomorrow with CPI data. And a week later, we're going to find out with Jerome Powell. And shortly after that, we're going to be hearing more from the SEC. So lots of big news coming up. Stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out. And of course, choo-choo bitches.